Hi, this is Ole Hedal with AchieveInMath.com, where you can get online help individually in your math at AchieveInMath.com. Today we're going to take a look at multiplying polynomials, and you need to make sure that you can multiply monomials before you do this one. I have one on multiplying monomials, or you can just use someone else's, or if you already know how to do it, then you're fine. You can just take a look at how we can multiply polynomials. Here are two binomials right here. X plus 1, and we're going to multiply it by x minus 3. Now, one way of doing it is to make a rectangle. So we can make a rectangle, and what we're going to do is put the answer inside the rectangle, and we're going to put the problem outside the rectangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to put x plus 1 right here and x and negative 3 over here and do the multiplication by filling in the blanks. So what we have is, first of all, x times x, which is x squared, x times 1, which is 1x, or just x, x times negative 3, which is negative 3x, and 1 times negative 3, which is negative 3. Now often we can combine these two terms right here, especially simple binomials. So what we're left with is we have an x squared, we have an x times and a negative 3x, which gives us a negative 2x. We're combining those, and then we have a whole number negative 3. So the answer of multiplying this is x squared minus 2x minus 3. Let's take a look at a more complex problem. And this time we're going to multiply parentheses a plus 2b times the quantity a minus 3b plus 6. Now we're multiplying a binomial by a trinomial, so the rectangle has to be a little bit bigger. So I'll just make it out like this. Break it into 3 parts. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put the a plus 2b here, and then I'll put the a, then the minus 3b, and then the 6 right here, and I'm going to multiply these, each one of these monomials, to come up with filling in the blank. So the first one, a times a squared, a times 2b, 2ab, a times 3b, negative 3ab, 2b times negative 3b, negative 6b squared, 6 times a, 6a, and 2b times 6, 12b. Now if we look inside, the only thing that we can combine are the ab's, because none of the other terms are alike. So these two here can be combined. Okay, so let's see what we got when we've simplified it out and written it out. So now we have an a squared, so I'll write that down. A negative 2ab and a negative 3ab gives us a negative ab. We have a negative 6b squared. We have a 6a, and we have a 12b. Now you can move these terms around. Sometimes you want to put it in an alphabetical order, and we can write that as a squared plus 6a minus AB plus 12B minus 6B squared. Both of these answers are correct. This has been Ole Hedal in AchieveMath.com, where you can get individual help on your math problems online. Thank you very much for listening.